Sometimes you might hear an argument that goes something like this. Yeah, hitting my kid was bad, but it taught him manners, so it wasn't that bad. This lays bare an assumption we often make, that all things have this one magic parameter of which one side is called good and the other side is called bad. So that if something is bad, but it also has some good side effect, it's still bad, but just a little bit less. We just take the good and the bad and smoosh them together into one single good or bad. Well, I am here to tell you that this is totally wrong, of course. It's, well, maybe even a dangerous way of thinking, because it hides half the story. Even the most evil characters you can think of did good things too, on a regular basis. And to reduce your representation of them to just bad is a miscategorization of the highest order. Nothing is just good or bad. And the same goes for laws, for example. No law ever has just good or just bad consequences. If you ever hear someone say that the right to abortion, for example, is good or that it's bad, you know, they don't understand. These kind of things are good and bad. Well, the hard part is that you can only forgive these people, since it's almost impossible not to think that way, because it's so ingrained in our language and our culture to think good or bad. And that's probably because it's very handy for making decisions, since decisions are very often somewhat binary, yes or no, do or do not. And then it's nice, of course, to have a model of the world that boils down to good or bad, yes or no, do or no, do not. But, well, that's a whole other tangent that I won't get into any further, because, well, I want to keep this video somewhat simple in order for you to be able to actually use it. Because, well, if you get a whole load of conflicting streams of information and you don't really know how to compare them, what are you going to do? You'll just be left in a state of confusion. So I'll keep it at that. Don't reduce your thinking to one parameter. That's bad. That's bad. It won't do you any good.